was unleashed would pour forth like torrents of water, waterfalls of justice. Millions of Americans' lives have been touched. Women have seen dramatic changes since the 1960s. Disabled persons and my heritage, Latinos, have advanced immensely. Thanks. On a night like this, we say thank you to Dr. King and the Civil Rights Movement for changing our nation. And we say thank you for making it possible on an evening like this to anticipate by several days another figure, precisely the right person, for the right set of circumstances, for the right time, Barack Obama, who so also will change America for all Americans in profound ways as a result of this very same stream of progress, this very same stream of movement. That's the heritage of Dr. King, and that is the legacy of the Reverend Claude Black. I had the privilege a couple of days ago to visit Dr. Black in the hospital. He's over 90 years old and very sick. The man I saw had a respiration tube in his mouth and was communicating with me by blinking his eyes. We were friends, and it pains me deeply to see him in this condition. He had looked forward for weeks to being here this evening. He obviously cannot be. In a moment, a member of his family will receive this award. But I want to thank Realizing the Dream for recognizing from all of the communities across America this wonderful, beloved, noble, self-sacrificing human being. We'll watch the video now, the Reverend Claude Black.
It is just amazing the things that he thinks of and his mind.
His message, I think, is reflected in the words of the prophet Amos in the Hebrew Bible. When Amos said, "Let justice grow up as waters and righteous conduct as a mighty stream."
He is the Reverend Claude Black, the grandson of a former slave and the son of a Union official. Early in his life, Reverend Black realized that knowledge was power. With that conviction, he earned a bachelor's degree from Morehouse College and a master's degree from Andover Newton Theological Seminary.
I knew one thing, that I had to go to college. Not because I wanted to simply be educated, but because there was no hope when you were not educated.
Reverend Black would then take his testament of hope to pastor 3 churches, but he would not be satisfied with a ministry that would confine him within the walls of church buildings. His testament would take him deep into the struggle of a broader ministry in his home city of San Antonio, Texas. In the 1950s and 1960s, he would organize and lead civil rights marches, becoming an associate of other civil rights activists like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Adam Clayton Powell. Throughout his work, Reverend Black would echo Dr. King's cry for fair treatment for minorities. And like Dr. King, he and his family would endure many threats. His church was burned in 1974. The spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s achievements kept Reverend Black's commitment and courage strong. Widely known in San Antonio as that city's Dean of Civil Rights, Reverend Black was once called a lion in the community by former mayor and past HUD Secretary Henry Cisneros. From 1973 to 1978, he served the city's first black mayor pro tem. Reverend Claude Black's unwavering commitment for equal justice and equality has made San Antonio a better place to live, regardless of race. He is a living testament of hope in the dreams spoken by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.
I would like to feel that I made the best I could out of my life. I would like to see my investment of the past manifest itself to a greater degree in the future.
Tell you as a witness to his work, coming from one city in this country, what a beloved man he is. There are no words to describe the respect, the love that I feel for Reverend Claude Black, what he is.